Hey guys, I hope this day is bringing you every wonderful blessing that you are so very worthy of. This is a video that I have wanted to make since I've left the trucking industry. I wanted to talk to you about the companies that I worked for and how I felt about them. I will start with CR England. CR England was the company that I did the most begging in. And a lot of times they would leave me hanging. It's an all right company. I didn't get the mileage that I wanted there, but overall, it's a good starter company. I think the training is really good, and it's yeah. I'm laughing because I was thinking about some of the drivers. So it wasn't necessarily the most professional environment, but yeah, that's my take on CR England. I think CR England is a good starter company. Just know that if you're going to CR England, chances are you're going to have a hair follicle test. So that's my spill on CR England. Now, the next company was actually my favorite, Western Express. Western Express was my favorite company. They were my favorite company because they treated me really, really well. Things were so easy for me at Western Express. Fueling was easy. Getting my vehicle fixed was easy. Everything for me at Western Express was easy. The challenge with Western Express was looking for a trailer, sitting on dirt mounds in South Carolina somewhere over the weekend. Um, and there was one more challenge. Oh, the pay. Oh, duh. That was like the biggest challenge at Western Express. If Western Express would pay their drivers more, they would retain more of their drivers because people are away from their families and they should be compensated for that. So if Western Express would upgrade their pay, make sure drivers are taken care of while they're waiting for trucks, then they would definitely retain more of their drivers. Western Express for me was a great company. They were fantastic. They took care of me. Breakdown, oh my word, out of all of the companies, Western Express by far had the best breakdown, the best just problem solving team, their log department, everything. Western Express is an A1 company. I did not stay in a hotel, so if you're going to put in a comment, the hotels are off, I don't know. Every hotel I stayed in with Western Express was good. So that's my spiel on Western Express. I would have stayed with Western Express if I wasn't making 26 cents per mile. You will get the mileage at Western Express. If just the pay, that's the challenge at Western Express. Now, Milan had the best pay of any company that I went with. The challenge with Milan was the management, and they had the worst equipment by far of any company that I worked for. I called breakdown twice in this broken down equipment, and both times they left me hanging. So, Milan Express, um, can't really say that they were a good company. They did not make things easy for me personally. And it was a company I was not happy with. But the pay, love the pay of Milan Express. So that's the spiel on Milan. Pam, Pam Transport. By far, I've found Pam to be the least honest company of all of the companies that I dealt with. They did not have the ability to take care of me. From what I did see of their equipment, they did have good equipment. So for me, that was really, really important. But as far as keeping their word and taking care of their drivers, or taking care of me, let me say me as their drivers, they didn't do such a hot job. And their commitments are, their commitment to their drivers or to me is a bit shaky. And so that's the only company that I didn't get paid properly with, to the best of my knowledge. Last company, and definitely not least, and this was the company that I chose as my last shot in the trucking industry, and it was Schneider International. Schneider by far was the most strict company of any company that I dealt with. Um, and the challenge with Schneider was really the pay. I didn't like the idea of wearing boots everywhere I had to drive. That was extremely uncomfortable. The paperwork for me was grueling, but the pay just wasn't there. The pay just was not there at Schneider. And these two things were happening at Schneider and Pam. It was always that kind of sense of, ooh, if you stepped out of line, we're going to fire you. So I didn't really like that whole thing. And Schneider would give you a list of rules, and then they would get clients that it will force you to break those rules because they said, we don't want you backing up off the street. Oh, well, the only way to hit the dock was to back off the street. So that's my take on the companies that I work for. I will say, as far as Schneider, as far as training, out of all of the companies, Schneider's training was the best. If I had to send any new driver to a company, it would be to Schneider first. If I had to send a driver to a company for treatment, it would be Western Express, at least in my experience. I did love Western. I would have stayed with Western forever. It's the company I stayed with the longest. They had the best equipment, the best treatment for their drivers, and they took the best care of their drivers. If they would upgrade their pay, they would definitely retain many more of their drivers. Guys, stay blessed, stay safe out there, and be amazing.